Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7, the T, and I've got 3.25 days left in my monthly fundraiser, this being for February 2021. And I've only got $1,555 left to raise. And man, this is always when it gets exciting. Super duper special thank you to Donald, Pete, Joel, Ellie, and Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are incredible. If you would like to contribute to keep me doing what I do, I got a snail mail, a PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, and a Patron. Hey, remember when Jupiter and Saturn passed through Capricorn and passed by Pluto and the plague broke out and nobody really had any fun for like a year? Well, Venus has just passed Pluto and is in the last degree of Capricorn. And so I think it's safe to say we have seen an excessive amount of greed over the last month while Venus has been in Capricorn. Cryptocurrencies have changed the game to where, now you have people who can almost print digital currency and they don't have a military to back them. So these are interesting days indeed. We saw the purported short squeeze asterisk in GameSpot. And now we're seeing major spikes in silver, and between us, it still feels like we're in a blackmail economy. And now physical silver for delivery is spiking as there are shortages, asterisk, and the mood in the casino feels super wild to me, man. Feels the wild, wild west, asterisk, again. And so, the plague, this is all taking place during a plague. A lot of the super rich have gotten super richer during the plague, whereas like people's relations are being strained, nations' relations are being strained, like the government's trying to take care of the people, their relationships are being strained, the government's relationships with each other are being strained. You have protests and riots going on in Russia now. You just had a coup in Myanmar, but we've only got like 7 more hours to go. Venus in Capricorn. Hopefully things will settle down February 1st. Boy, was January a crazy wild month or what? And to make it feel like we're in the middle of the dark winter wave, we've got it puking snow by the Forked River. Models are saying that some spots in the New England, New York area could see over 30 inches of snow as this big storm that cranky weather guy warned us about a month ago pivots. So yeah, basically Venus entered Capricorn like the 8th, right after the riots, and then we'll leave on tomorrow at like 3 a.m. And so it just felt like everything after the riots was greed-based. It was all about crypto coins and stocks and money. Even though, we have the plague raging, which people are still debating about, but I showed you the Alabama uptick that happened after the national championship game. But hey, everybody's allowed to have their own outlook and opinion. I do what I can as your Planetary Defense Commander to provide the best information for you to play defense possible. Nicholas Isabella, the frozen fountain at Bryant Park as the snow begins to fall across New York City. But be sure and watch out for sleet and ice as well. And then, just to let you know, it looks like we're going to do it all over again next weekend. Well, the Northeast is. I'm in Texas. But it's supposed to get really cold, probably the coldest shot of the winter next weekend. So, yeah, we're in peak winter season, buddy. So much so, the Florida iguanas are in big danger when they fall out of the trees, because it'll be getting to the upper 30s and low 40s across South Florida. This winter has been a big year for avalanches in the USA and Canada. So be on the lookout if you're up in the mountains. We had a 5.9 earthquake in Brazil, but check out the magma moving heat box we got going on in the Caribbean and the South Atlantic. And then on top of that, look at this weird storm over here by Mexico that'll be pushing moisture up into the, that didn't help, up into the Pacific Southwest. Things are pretty winter wild, in my opinion. I don't even know what's going on with the jet stream. Notice how it splits down by Hawaii. And look, this is just our big storm here. Here is the next storm that is going into Canada. And look at that big boy where all the action happens around the Aleutian Islands. And then this giant low pressure system with all the action now down here. Mercury's just gone retrograde for 3 weeks, so people are going to have a harder time talking, communicating, and understanding each other. So, I don't know. Modern age is not boring. Now, is it? But look at that giant storm up there, man. So, yeah, this is just like a giant storm that has been slowly moving to the east. Yeah, I just think it's super peculiar for some reason. But yeah, this is quite an event, quite a blizzardy nor'easter. And then we'll have our next wave after wave pattern coming into the west coast. And so we got a stormy 2 weeks ahead of us, my friends. But I know this one is getting all the attention, and rightly so. But I did want to say, there's something about this one. I keep an eye on it. This was our kind of our earthquake region, and it hit in here. So crazy crap happening. In my personal opinion, January sucked. And February probably won't be that great either. But I think we're going to have a great spring and a great summer. Hope. Yeah, see, watch that storm. That's interesting to me. So you got multiples coming in, baby. But yeah, the big blizzard still has about 48 hours as the low pivots around the New England area. And we'll bring snow and sleet and stuff all the way up into like Nova Scotia. And then our next wave comes in. And then it keeps trending to the south with moisture. So pay attention, stay tuned. We live in a wild world. Man, I still can't believe what a crazy January. This was definitely one of the craziest Januaries I've ever lived through. I'm glad we made it. You survived, I survived. Will THORnews survive? Probably. You guys take really good care of me. Yeah, these are some pretty big rain bands, man. And Europe's going to be getting a lot of action from Spain all the way up into Ireland, maybe even Norway. These are some big rain bands, big storms, man. Oh, look at this one coming on down. It's like Africa. Nope, Spain. Yeah, so for me personally, the energy the last 12 hours has been pretty insane. But I'm hanging in there. How about you? How are you doing? I planned to do an onslaught of videos. That did not happen. I've been working on a bunch, editing wise. Hopefully I can put it together, get them out over the next 3 days. Because I'd like to, have the next 2 weeks be Valentine's Day, Doomsday Clock, Drive-In Theater. Specials at the wazoo. Economics and end times and, a bunch of funny stuff. Or whatever. Right now, it's almost like a giant triangle. There's not a whole lot of balance in our solar system. Hopefully, the sun will continue to wake up. Hey, there's a rose almost on the sun. You get a little pop off here, or here's a here. I think the sun is sunspotless again. This acts like a sunspot, but it's not. Or so they say. I love a good snowstorm. So if you're in it, try and enjoy it. And I love you. You are awesome, fantastic, and super. Yeah, it's going to be a ton of snow for a large area of people. Okie dokie. Happy Sunday. And let's try and have a great week and a fantastic February. Let's do our best. Try and stay cool, be smart, play defense. And avoid World War III. Like every group is totally stressed out. Yo. And I'm going to do my best to help us all keep it together and get to the roaring 20s. But I depend on your help. So if you'd like to make a contribution, you can do snail mail. I got a PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron, and only $1,555 left to raise in 3.25 days. And then, if I finally go get my used car in the middle of February, I might even need a little extra. So I guess I could use a miracle. I'd like to think I deserve it. But who knows? Life's not always fair. Thank you to Asteroid Fight Club. I am fully grateful for everything. And I do love my job. And super duper thank you to Donald, Pete, Joel, Ellie, Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are incredible. All right, stay cool. Yeah, 2021 is going to be like the year of surprises. So get ready. Yay. But hey, let's try and have some fun. Okay? Great. God bless everyone.